I'll let you look at the hair. But keep in mind, my hair has been fixed already. Tori fixed it, but I'll explain the story, okay? Now, it's buzzed, right? The hair is gone for now. Let me take you through how it went. I looked up barbershops in my area. I haven't been to a barbershop in like a year and a half. I'm like, okay, Luigi's, right? Luigi's Barbershop sounds like a good barbershop, had good reviews. I was like, sure, yeah. I'll head on down to Luigi's. Why not? It's just down the road. So I called him first. I was like, hey, do you take appointments or how does it work, right? I haven't got a haircut in a long time. He goes, no, just come on in, right? Okay, cool, man. Pulled up, walked in, right? Now, there's only allowed like 3 people in there, and there's 2 like older dudes, and the guy cutting hair is an older dude, right? Which, there's nothing wrong with that. Some of the best barbers I've had are like older guys that know what they're doing or whatever, right? This guy's been cutting hair a long time. He literally had pictures on the wall of something. Tim Kennedy, is that the right one? He played for the Leafs back in the day, like a long time ago, and he said he used to cut his hair. Angelo Mosca, like the wrestler, Angelo Mosca also played for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. He used to cut his hair. I was like, okay. This guy, yeah, the 3 Stooges get cut by Luigi, right? Yeah. I was like, okay, cool. He's like, what do you want to do? I said, just, I want to shave it, but I want to, like, fade it, right? Now, fades, I don't know, like, fade's been going on a long time, but normally when I go and get a fade, there's, like, barbershops in Hamilton that I know will do it right. They'll do a nice fade all the way up. It'll look really good. I got to say, upon walking in there and sitting down, I was like, I don't think this is going to work. I don't think he's going to know what I'm talking about. But I'm here, and I don't want to be the guy that just walks out. And when I sat down, he's like, were you the guy that called me this morning? I'm like, yeah, I was, right? Right away, a guy comes to the door, and this guy, and it's also attached to a butcher shop, so there's a butcher shop there as well. But a guy comes to the door, and he goes, hold on a sec, I owe this guy money. And I'm like, okay. And then he goes to the back, he starts counting cash, like I'm talking a couple $100 in 20s. Putting it on the table, and he goes, that's for the one thing, right? I still got to get you for the other thing, right? And the guy goes, yeah, don't worry about it. And then he walked away. I'm like, what the fuck? This is weird, right? I don't know what just happened, but anyways, could have been anything. But it looked like something a little shady, but it doesn't matter. So when I sat down, I was like, yeah, I want it shaved, but I want to leave it a little bit longer on the top. I felt like if I said fade, he might be intimidated or might not know how to do it. So I just said a little bit, shorter up to longer at the top, right? And he goes, yeah, okay, so like shorter, then longer, then longer, then long. I was like, okay, perfect, right? Yeah, sounds good. Immediately upon grabbing the clippers, I knew he had no fucking clue what he was doing because he just went, near. And I was like, damn, that is not what I wanted. And then I was watching him go. The mirrors were very small, very dirty. I didn't really know, like, I couldn't see that well, to be honest. The one weird thing, too, was he actually faced me towards the other guy sitting there, like the mirror's behind me, and he's facing me towards the one other guy that's sitting there waiting to get his haircut, and there's a mirror in the distance there, so the whole time I just had to sit there and look this other guy dead in the face as I'm getting my haircut and not really knowing or understanding what's going on. And I'm watching him try to think and try to focus as it goes on, and it was just a fucking disaster. A fucking disaster. Until he finally spun me around, had me look at it, and goes, is it okay with you? And I'm like, yeah, it's totally fine. Sure as shit, he only took cash, so then I had to walk to the bank, take out cash, and it was like $22. It was a disaster. Literally, I'll show you. So, right here, huge strand of hair. All over the sides and back of my head were patches. Like, literally patches. And I was just like, yeah, man, no worries. I just fucking, here you go. I'll give you my money and leave. I'll just never come back. Yeah, and look at this. See this little patch here? I can't believe I forgot about that. So the guy, after he's fucking butchering my hair, I don't know, he just started grabbing my face. Like, he was like, oh, I'm like, oh, shit. He even did this? I'm like, I don't know what he's doing. But look at this little nick in my mustache. That's not me. I didn't do that. I wouldn't have touched it. It looks ridiculous. Like, you know when people put the little lines in their eyebrows? He did one in my mustache for me. Like, what? I can't believe I forgot about it. I'm looking at myself right now, and now I can see it. And he was one-handing it. Like, first he grabbed my chin, like, and then he'd, like, one-hand it. But I just couldn't bring it to myself to walk away. Luigi and Port Goldberg. Be right back. Googling it. Here, yeah. I'll Google it right here. Let me see. Yeah. 4.7. This guy's got a 4.7 on Google. I call bullshit. 4.7 out of fucking 10. Good spot for an old-fashioned haircut and chat. Great atmosphere. Lots of good stories. I'm 99% sure he made up all the stories he told me, but it doesn't matter. Another great haircut. I look forward to coming in every 5 to 6 weeks. Great conversation. Recommend very highly. This is a front for sure. Talented barber. Talented barber. Talented barber, butts. Talented. Luigi, I hope you're not watching this. Pat has always cut my hair well, and he is always polite and jovial. Always recommend going. Okay. Great barbershop with classic atmosphere. Talk with other members of the community while you wait. You never know who's going to walk through the door next. Yeah, someone to collect some fucking money maybe, or like, both barbers are exceptional at their job. There's another one? There's another barber there? I just got the fucking bad one. And it was Luigi. He introduced himself. Best haircut I had in a long time. Great conversation. Cares about his customers. Even calls you by first name on the first visit. Pat's my guy now when it comes to barbery. Thanks for the great cut. Pat. All right, fuck. I didn't have Pat. Maybe I need a Pat. Every time I come in, I always have a great talk. He knows my haircut as soon as he just got a cut 3 days ago, and I'm loving this style a lot. Yeah, is it patchy, Bear X? You got a nice patchy trim? I'm shitting all over Luigi, but like, man, he fucked it up. I'm not kidding around. He messed it up. You don't normally trim your eyebrows? I do, but like the way he did like the thing when you're cutting the side short where you take the comb, right? And you he did that on my eyebrows. And it scared me just because I had already seen the whole haircut take place. And I was like, oh no, he's touching my face now. Now, look at what he did to my mustache. Look at my mustache. There's a line in my mustache. My mustache is thin enough. And I got to deal with a fucking line in it. That's how we trim your eyebrows. You just had Luigi doing it. Okay, fair enough. See, I'm telling you, I needed Pat. Clearly the reviews state I need Pat. That's who I need when I go back. Fucking Luigi. Tori gave me shit. Tori goes like, yeah, you need to find a barber that you know and can trust. I was like, I haven't had my hair cut in a year and a half at least. She's saying I call the first thing I see. True, but look at the reviews. It's totally a front now that I've been there. There's so many. Like, I wouldn't go anywhere else. When you want a real barber, this is the place to go. Oh, yeah, he was talking about, he used to do haircuts for, you guys know the show Murdoch Mysteries? So he said guys used to come in there all the time to get their haircut to do it. And he said one guy, he cut his hair, was like a judge on the show. And I don't know why this got brought up, but like he said he cut his hair, and he cut his hair so good that the guy went back to the show, and the guy said, wherever you're getting your haircut, keep going there because he's got you. He's got you figured out. Like, why are you telling me this? Like, it's like he had to talk about being a good barber to like make you think he's a good barber. So when you leave with patches all over your head, you're like, hey, maybe this is the style. I don't know. This guy Luigi knows what he's talking about. And I tipped him. I tipped him because he started pulling out $5 bills. He was like, yeah, 5, 10, 15. I'm like, just give me the 10 back. Just give me $10 back. Just give me $10. So I think I tipped, what was that? $7 I tipped him, or oh fuck, $8. Oh god. I didn't think that one through. I just needed to get out of there. I tipped too much. Where was Mario? I needed him, dude.